Hey, how are you guys? I'm Luis with the Sunday Afternoon Project, and I'm here with my friend Sean. How are you today?
I'm doing awesome today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your stories with us. The first question that I have for you is, what is Sean passionate about?
I'm passionate about connecting people through words and images. And I view it like almost like a computer program where I am programming. But instead of programming a machine, I'm programming like emotions and
Yes.
thoughts and ideas inside of another human. And just bringing the world together, I think, through words and through images like that is something that it's what I focus on every single day.
I really like that approach. That's a very different approach that I haven't heard today. So it's super interesting. I like how you put it, and it proves of many ways that we could do that. That we can get passionate about many things in many different ways. So I really appreciate that. The second question that I have for you is, what's belonging for you?
Belonging is a sense of being part of something that is bigger than yourself. So, for example, with the YMCA, like I was not there 175 years ago at the creation of it, but I am part of inventing basketball and volleyball, and creating summer camp. And YMCA did the first English as a second language classes in the U.S. in the 1850s, like ESL,
Wow.
like night school. Like we created Father's Day. Like I'm a part of that. This whole large organization. It's like beyond community. It's
Yes.
communion. It's we share in all of this. So that's how I see belonging.
That's a very powerful answer. The last question that I have for you is, if we could go back in time and sit down with that little boy, Sean, what advice would you give to that little boy and why?
It would be to let go. When I was younger, and I think so many of us, we're trying to control everything. We want everything to be perfect. We don't realize what we can and cannot control. And it took me, 50 years of living before I realized. And really, it was in the pandemic where I was filled with this profound sense of gratitude of like all these things that I had taken for granted that I suddenly realized how valuable they were. And once I started from a place of gratitude, it made me realize my life was not just good enough, it was great. And so from that point, it just enabled me to sort of quit worrying about everything so much. Like, things will work out. I mean, you can't always control it, but you can control your response.
Yes.
And always try to move toward the positive resolution, right?
Yes.
And so that's just been transformative for me in my life.
I really like that answer, and I just thought about one in a spot, and I think that you're going to have a great one about this one. Why do you think it's important to build community?
So, as several speakers today have talked about, our world is more than just interconnected. It's like we are entangled. There is, and look, the physicists are discovering this. Like we are this energy that we all share. It is common. So we have to recognize that and align our actions so that we are working, in the most logical fashion to achieve the greatest results for the most people. So. I think there's just this organic process to this, and it's wonderful that being part of this UN World Logic Day to work towards that.
Yes. Thank you so much for coming and stopping by and sharing with us. It was really powerful, and it was great meeting you. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank
Yes.
you.